So I'm doing this video for my Facebook page and for my YouTube channel because I do have a lot of clients that aren't on my client group on Facebook, so I want them to be able to listen to this as well. This is for my competitors, those of you that compete, whether it's bikini, figure, bodybuilding, physique, men and women. I kind of want to touch base on something with you. So we know that when we're trying to get our body to change, especially if we're trying to get to a point of leanness, whether it's for a prep or just in an off season to get things regulated and get to a different starting point, putting yourself in more and more of a deficit and just continuing to cut calories is not always the answer, not at all. But here's where this becomes difficult for me as a coach, you as a client, or those of you who work with another coach. If you are given a meal plan, especially, now this is especially in your off season because people tend to be very, very lenient in their off seasons. If you're not following exactly what you're given and you're making a lot of substitutions, like substituting one carb for another, like I've had people that I've heard through the grapevine that they're substituting, a certain, like their rice in a meal for Halo Top ice cream, or you're skipping meals, or you're just kind of cheating willy-nilly all over the place, not only when you have a scheduled free meal. It makes it very difficult to adjust your diet for me as a coach, okay? Yes, there is a little more freedom in your off season, but if you want to get your body to the best that it can be and you want me to be able to help you through that and to change your body, you have to have some kind of steady variable. If you're continually changing your diet every day and it's nothing that your coach is giving you and you're just substituting things here and there and changing things here and there and adding in things or cutting out things, how do I know what to change? If I'm looking at what I have written down and the macros that I have calculated out for you and you're sending me your check-ins and you're telling me this is what I'm doing, but yet you had 3 Kit Kats, a burger, and 2 pieces of pizza within that time that wasn't your free meal, you had another free meal also at some point, how do I know whether I need to, whether I can add calories? Because I might be thinking, well, I'd really like to take calories up and kind of, get things moving. But if you're cheating and adding all those extra things without me even knowing, I'm thinking this is what your intake is. So it makes it very difficult on my part to know, do we need to cut more? Can we add more? If I add more, is that going to put you in way of an overload because you're actually eating 1,000 more calories than what I have written down? So, with all that being said, if you want to see the most efficient and best results from your program, you need to follow exactly what's on that paper. I have lots of contacts at all the different gyms that all my clients train at, and guess what? Those of you that cheat continually, I hear about it. And I'm not trying to be your mom here, but I know what you're doing. And when I get your check-ins and they're not what I expect them to be, and then I hear from other people that you were eating a burger and fries when you were not supposed to, or when your free meal was supposed to be a steak and potato and it was chicken wings, I hear those things from other people around. Please be careful with that and follow what you're given. It's the only way that I know how to make those adjustments. I can't adjust things properly if what I'm thinking your intake is isn't really what your intake is. Now, the only thing that you can do if you do end up having, more things or cheats when you are in your off season, better not be when you're on prep, tell me about it at least. At least let me know so that way I can calculate, okay, well, here's what your check-ins looked like, here's what your weigh-in was, here's what I have you doing, but we also had this, so at least I know what's going on with you. So please keep that in mind, especially right now, a lot of you that were on prep, that aren't right now because of everything that's going on. That way we can keep you on track so that we can get back into prep whenever we need to. So take that into consideration. If you're not a client of mine and you have another coach, follow them. Follow what they're giving you. You're paying somebody to regulate everything for you and to give you the information. Do what they're telling you. They're giving you their knowledge and their time. Don't just go and cheat and add things in or cut things out or skip meals if you want to get the best results and make the most out of your training and out of your body, whatever your goals are. Have a great day, and I hope that helped out to bring a little bit of enlightenment to that subject.